Cat Williams thing continues to trend, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now Ice Cube has, put out his own video, his response video, you know what I'm saying, about the whole situation. And I think it's definitely worth us, dissecting and getting into this for sure. So we're gonna hit Ice Cube. We're gonna hit a couple other people that responded, Faizon Love, a couple, you know what I'm saying, and some other thing. Like I also like some information on Jonathan Majors. You know what I'm saying? He had I think an interview at ABC or something like that recently. So, we're gonna hit that. He got emotional with all that good stuff. We're gonna get all into all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get right into this. All right. So it says Ice Cube responds to Katt Williams' statement about the role of Money Mike in Friday. Hold on, let me move this right here. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So they have it right here, but we're gonna watch it right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to this.
What's cracking? It's your homie Ice Cube. Just wanted to address a few things. Everybody been checking out the internet. My man Katt Williams. First of all, I just want to say, we shot that movie over 20 years ago. So, people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time.
By the way, shout out to all these individuals involved. Shout out to Ice Cube. Bro don't age. He aging slowly, though. He got them good genetics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Katt Williams. Shout out to Ricky Smiley. But yeah.
I also want to say, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. I thought they was perfect for the part. I tried to put them in a position to win. That's what it's all about, I look at from, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac and Mike Epps, Katt Williams, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson, Cedric, Kevin Hart. All these guys I know are funny as hell. I didn't discover them. They were doing their stand up or doing their thing, and I knew that they were great and that they could act, and that if I have an opportunity, I was gonna give them an opportunity.
I love how he's playing like the OG chill role, you know what I'm saying? Like he just, so relaxed with it. I feel like this has always been like Ice Cube's known personality, just kind of relaxed and chill. He ain't really, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about. Far as, specific things, Katt was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, a couple things, I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect casting. When we saw Mike, damn, I call him Money Mike. When we saw Katt,
see, he hadn't embodied that role so much that in his mind, he's just Mike. You know what I'm saying? His brain rewired. You know what I'm saying? But nah, hey. So was Katt right or not? You know what I'm saying? Comment. Let's see. Let's chit chat.
When I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike.
Facts. I mean, he has that,
Katt, said he wrote his role, which, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope.
So that one right there now, is that because technically when you know like in music for example, right, when you if you add to somebody's, if you help somebody put some things together, you get put down there as a writer, you know what I'm saying, part of the writers. So him saying that he wrote his own role, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, it's not like that bad in the sense of like him looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, you know, technically, you know, he added to it, but by the business or whatever it is, by the artistic nature, he's in there with the writers. You know, he was part of the writers. You know what I'm saying? Because he modified it, he put things in there. You know what I'm saying?
Movie, you know, Money Mike had a small role, you know, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. You know, when we shoot these movies, you know, for one, the scripts are fire, or they wouldn't even do it. Mm-hmm. The scripts are laugh out funny. But we shoot the script, but once we get what we need from the script, we let the comedians ad-lib, riff, you know, play with the words, do their thing. You know, we give them a take where they can, or 2, 3 takes where they can go off and do what they feel. You know, sometimes it makes the movie, sometimes it don't. You know, when somebody gives you jewels, you want to try to make sure that makes the movie. So in the movie, there's second thing I want to clear up. It was never, I would never shoot a rape scene.
Uh-oh. He said he would never shoot a rape scene.
Scene in a movie, especially like Friday, where you actually see this happening on camera. That ain't my style. If you check out any of my movies, they not raunchy. You know, we did a movie called Players Club where the subject matter was a little raunchy, but for the most part, even that, we left it to your imagination. So the only reason that kind of stuff was in the movie is because you have 3 villains in Friday After Next. You have Santa Claus stealing presents. You have Damon, just got out of prison, sweating. Craig and Day for the rent money. And then you have Money Mike, you know, a pimp that treats his woman, you know, like a property. So Craig is always fighting the villains in the movie, you know, from the Joker Brothers to Debo. And so we already had Craig fighting Santa Claus. And the only real way to get rid of the other 2 villains was to have them go against each other. And the plier joke was always in the script. You know, it was never, we would never ever show that. You know, that's not my style if you look at any of my movies.
So where did Katt Williams get the whole idea that there was supposed to be you know what I mean, scene in there? You know what I mean? Like where do you think, where you know, so now questions got to be asked, like, you know what I'm saying, to Katt Williams' validity of this, you know, situation, you know, the 100%ness of it. You feel me? Because it's like, okay, so most of the shit you're saying is on point, but some of these things is not adding up. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if we even want to hear all the extras.
So, you know, that was never a discussion. You know, you know, at that point in everybody's career, you know, we would listen to a certain extent, but we wasn't gonna change the movie for any actor. You know, we do what we feel, and if it was a rape scene, it would have been in the movie. There was no reason not to shoot it. But that's not my style. I don't even like that kind of shit in movies, on camera.
That man saying, man, I don't listen to actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to shoot a race, I'm gonna shoot a race. You know what I mean? Just hey, You know what I mean? That's what he's saying. Like, I don't listen to actors. He said, Psh. I mean, if I want to do something, hey, I'm gonna have you do it. If you don't want to do it, then you know what I'm saying. If you don't want to do it, then get the click out there, man. That's what he's saying, though. That's not me. But let's keep going.
And so, that was, to me, a little discrepancy there. Katt, he wrote a lot of his part because, like I said, he was giving us jewels, so we were keeping the camera rolling. He was coming off the dome. He was coming prepared every day to steal the show. That was his mission. And,
As he should.
that's what he did, with the movie. And it launched his career, And I'm proud of the movie. I'm proud of all the guys who've, come through, acute.
Anyway, all right. So this is basically what this is basically what they call it. We know about the whole situation with that. You know what I mean? Oh, shout out to the new sub, man. Shout out to the new sub, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Kamei Travis, man. Watching from Maryland. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. I'm out here in LA, man. You know what I mean? What they call it? City of Angels? Well, yeah, man. I appreciate you. Let's get to this.
Production, and went on to do bigger and better things. And look, a lot of people are talking about pay and how much they was paid on these movies that were extremely low budget. Most of these guys work a couple of days, and when you're doing a movie, there's over 100 people working on the movie that need to get paid. Most of them got to get paid every day. And there's pre-production and post-production. Even after you finish with the actors, you got to pay editors and sound people. And my movies are all about quality. So most of the money go up on the screen. I'm not giving you no bullshit. I'm not giving you no low budget,
And yeah, all right. So he's basically answered the two. I think it's like two things, right? It was like two allegations of things like that. You know what I'm saying? It responded to that Money Mike role. You know what I'm saying? And I think what else was the other thing? What else did he say? And then the what is that? This one? The response to the sexual scene was removed from. Yeah, okay, yeah, and this one. So the sex scene, the what's it called scene, right? So he's answered both things. We don't need to watch the whole thing. We got other things to. We got other people other people responded to him. So you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and tackle those. Because, bro, I thought this whole thing was going to be blown over by now, but, bro, this is like day 3. The thing is still like everywhere. Like I'm like, yo, all right. So Faizon Love shares his thoughts on the Katt Williams interview. You know what I'm saying? Yo, all right. We already know. Oh, Jews. Let's see, man. Oh, goodness. All right. I feel like I got to kind of prep myself for this one. I feel like it's about to get, spicy. Faizon Love shares his thoughts on Katt Williams' interview. Okay. Let's get it.
Chimp Williams. Chimp Williams. Damn. It's hard to address lunacy and hypocrisy.
Oh,
damn. Downright ignorance.
Damn.
But it's so funny how many people think this dumb, stupid motherfucker is.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I knew that was coming, bro. I feel like he was proper for a minute, and then it goes boom.
Truth, but that's the internet. I guess you guys want to believe in something so bad. I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this nigga who's an actual chimp, and you're not listening to what he's saying. He's actually calling for help. He's calling for help.
Could that be the case, though? Is it possible? I mean, I'm going to analyze it.
None of the shit he says lines up with nothing. He runs a Fort something sub. Chimps like this nigga.
Yo. He does raise a good point, talking about like when he was, I feel like that. I think like that was the point he was trying to raise. Oh goodness, we're about to tilt the thing out of the thing. But anyway, I think that's the point he was trying to raise, right? I'm talking about when Katt Williams was like exaggerating, talking about all the stuff he did and all that. He was like, "You gonna let people come here and lie to you like that? You know what? I'm gonna come here and lie to you too, then, and then I'm gonna then tell you the truth afterwards." That's what I think he was trying to do with that. Now, do I know? I don't know. I can't say. I'm not him, and I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting him in the sense of that. I'm just standing here and observing and looking at it and trying to, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? What we're doing is, as I said, bringing it to the human perspective for everybody to break down and understand. We're not judging nobody. We just, using it to, we human beings, man. We learn from each other's behaviors, you know what I'm saying, and patterns and stuff, and also learn ourselves, you dig? But, yeah, okay. But yeah, though. Okay. He goes in, honestly, you know what I'm saying? And we can understand, you know what I'm saying? Apparently these two, they're not on good terms or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he talked about he was going to punch his stomach and all that thing, too. If you haven't seen the full interview, go see that thing on the Katt Williams interview. It was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It was funny. But respect to both of them. Shout out to Faizon Love and all that. But he's saying, he's coming out to say, hey, bro, all that stuff he's saying is just BS. That bro is going through it. You know what I'm saying? This is a cry for help and all that good stuff. And I mean, me personally, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. None of us know. We just trying to observe and as I said, react, right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think, you know what I'm saying? This is the first person that's coming. I mean, everybody's saying the same thing, kind of that they coming out on some chill, like, I don't know why y'all, just chill, I don't know what you doing, brother, brother this, brother, okay, brother, he's cool, he just, he came out, he's like, I don't know why y'all gonna believe this, he goes in, you know what I'm saying, but, all right, so that's Faizon Love's reaction, you know what I'm saying, and apparently we have this one. It says, Kevin Hart and his crew crack jokes on Katt Williams during an NBA game. Yo, damn, it's getting like that. It's getting like that. Yo, okay, let's see this. All right, come on.
New York Knicks. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Katt Williams bought the Knicks.
He definitely bought it.
He bought the Knicks, yeah. And it's rumored that he took the Knicks back. Returned them with a receipt.
You can do that. You didn't know you could do that.
The first person to ever do it.
Oh, they gave him a 30-day policy.
He bought them for 15 days.
And returned it.
Yeah. So another fun fact about the New York Knicks.
He made the team.
He played.
He played. Oh,
he played with the Knicks. He played with them.
We know he's fast. They say he's fast.
Yeah,
he run
one of the fastest.
3.9.
What you say?
3.9. He figured out how to play basketball from reading all them books.
Damn, they're trying to crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to, they're being subtle with it. That's why they're laughing and all that.
3,000 of them. 3,000 a year. A year.
And that's 2 a day. Yeah. That's 6 years old. That's 2 a day. Who knew he was so voracious?
At the age of 7, he got accepted to I think it was Delaware University.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Never made public news.
No. Ever.
The biggest secret in the world.
It's
New York Knicks. I don't know if you guys noticed. Smartest kid to ever do it. They kept it a secret for 48 years. They kept it a secret, and it just dropped on it.
He was hitchhiking on the side of the street.
But this is what I'm saying. All these things he was saying, I feel like, I'm pretty sure there's truths in it, right? But for the most part, there's truths in it. For the most part, I think he's exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, that's what I think he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come in here and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. None of us know, you know what I'm saying? But
At 13 they couldn't find it.
and it's crazy how this is the only part that they can really go in on him, like, you know, because all the other things he said, people are not really tackling it and like going against all that. They just kind of bland it over, like, oh nah, it's just, you know, but you know what I mean? So I guess everyone's kind of doing word for word. You know what I'm saying? You gonna talk like what I said? You know, you going what they gonna discredit me? I'm gonna just discredit you. You know, I guess that's what they playing on now. You know what I'm saying? But through jokes, which is cool. I think the jokes thing makes it entertaining. If they all stuck to jokes and crack on each other, you know what I'm saying? It would be funnier, you know what I mean?
Which, Kev, you've had a busy week.
Yeah.
A tough one.
Yeah, real busy week, fellas. A real busy one.
Okay.
Oh.
John Morant coming in
To the Lakers.
Okay. I see you.
Another known fact, Katt dropped him off.
Oh, wow. Cat in a spaceship.
John Morant.
He gave him a ride.
In a spaceship.
That's crazy.
In a spaceship. Copy that.
That's crazy.
Spaceship that he parallel parked.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
A known fact, Katt Williams has a NBA basketball court in his living room. He's the first to ever he's the first to embrace a true hardwood floor.
Yeah, I think that's what exaggerated.
in his home.
Was he playing against that little boy that put him on the ground?
Another known
By
fact.
the way, he's fighting.
He sure did play about basketball game against a boy at some point. I mean, Katt Williams, I'm talking about. Remember, I think it was trending at some point. I don't know if it was. I don't know what. I didn't back then. I didn't really care about all information like that. Now it's it's work. But yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, he sure did play a game against a kid or something.
The MMA championship, the 17-year-old boy that put him in there.
Yeah, that's that. But anyway, so hey, the shots are being thrown, man. The shots are fired. Shots are fired. Kevin Hart is shooting shots back now. Kevin and his folks shooting shots back, man. At Katt Williams, man. Like they, you know what I mean? Shots are being fired. Blah 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 blah. They're shooting their shots now on Katt Williams, man. Look, man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I think if they keep it within the jokes, it'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just got to keep it within the jokes, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? Outside the jokes, shit starts, it start getting a little muffled, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, let's see what else. Who else has reacted to whatever? Oh, okay. So, let's tackle Ludacris first. So, Ludacris, all right, also reacted to the Katt Williams thing. So it says, Ludacris denies Katt Williams' Illuminati claims with freestyle. So Ludacris freestyle, you know what I'm saying? He says, I've never been a clout chaser, never say shh for likes. Listen to what he's saying. He says, Ludacris denies the Katt Williams Illuminati claims with a freestyle. And in that freestyle, he's about to say, never been a clout chaser, and never say shit for likes. All right, let's see, man.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only a Ludinati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah, dig. First, he clarified, I ain't no Illuminati, bro. And I don't say no shit, but I ain't no clout checker. Shots fired, man. Do the shooting them shots, man. You know what I'm saying? That guy, hey, man, look, man. Hey, man.
You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
Oh, he said check that. Hey, yo. He ain't playing, bro. I know, bro. Sheesh. Yo, shots fired, bro. Look.
No.
This is the clip where Katt Williams was saying the thing.
Oh, there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing. and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I...
Shots fired. This is where he shot that. This is where he shot. Look, this is where he was right. So Luda had to shoot back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That it applied to 7 people.
Yes.
It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it.
It's a social media war, man. You know what I'm saying? Katt Williams shot, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 that way. Luda said, I'm up. Okay, I'm gonna give you high. No. I like the fact they're all using their creative ways, you know what I'm saying? I guess kind of, sort of, in a way, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not taking it past the creative, you know what I'm saying? Everybody using their creative ways to respond by jokes, Luda by music and all that good stuff. So it just kind of, you know what I mean? It makes it just, you know what I mean? It works. All right, man. All right, we all here for the entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as everybody keeping it creative, you know what I'm saying? We are all here for the entertainment. Shout out to everybody that's participating, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right, so that's Luda, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Trick Daddy in the mix, you know what I'm saying? I said Trick Daddy goes off on Katt Williams for comments he made about him and Ricky Smiley. He said, I'm not no comedian. I'm a street nigga first. When did he say something about that? I don't remember him saying something about that. Hey, okay, let's see because I ain't gonna lie, this sounds like what? Shots fired. What he say? It sound like he's saying, hey man, look man, I ain't no comedian, man. Hey man, look man. I don't remember him saying anything about. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely don't remember him saying anything about Trick Daddy in there. But we're going. Hopefully they got the information in here. But all right, let's get to this stuff. You know, enough talk.
Katt Williams, your little pussy ass get on the Sharp show and just get in your little bitch ass feelings and get in ways and you say all type of shit you ain't supposed to say. See, there's a lot of shit about certain rap niggas I could say, but I know it's some shit that I shouldn't say, so I don't say it. You said some slick shit about me in one of your stand-up, you was being sarcastic saying that if Trick Daddy could own a restaurant, you could do anything. Well, nigga,
Wait, that's where he said it at? Okay.
Daddy looking ass fuck, nigga. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm not no comedian. I'm a street nigga first, okay? Keep my name out your mouth, bitch ass nigga. Keep Ricky Smiley name out your mouth. Keep all OG's name out your mouth. If you don't like a person, you don't say it. I've told people that I didn't think you was funny. I ain't never said I didn't like you. And I'm Katt. I didn't like you because by me not thinking you were funny, I actually saw you one day and I was laughing my ass off. I was crying laughing one day. Remember that little boy put you in the headlock? I was crying fucking laughing that day. Nigga. Listen, man, stop talking about other niggas to be relevant in the game, the trend. Because you was trending today and I'm going to be trending tomorrow on your bitch ass. And I'm with whatever you with, nigga.
Shot
and
fired.
every nigga, every comedian, everybody who you told a story got more money than me and you. You on my level, bitch ass nigga. The joke on you, bitch ass nigga. You ain't funny.
You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday after next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike, and Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your rates? Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act.
It's all just Ricky Smiley. I don't see where he said anything about Trick Daddy, though. But anyway, either way, man, look, man. Y'all seen the shot been fired. You know what I mean? Trick Daddy don't respond. You know what I mean? We seen that. Yo, let me know what y'all think because I ain't going to hold you. That seems like, you know what I mean? Woo, woo. It seems like it's about to get hella. Yeah. Man. For real. All right. All right, so what else we got? We got one more thing involved with the Katt Williams thing. We got this dude. I remember him from the what's it called thing. His name I think is what? Brandon T. Jackson. Says Brandon T. Jackson. I remember him from he used to be like a young comedian, like, you know what I'm saying? Says Brandon T. Jackson says Katt Williams warned him early in his career to not wear a dress, and it turned out to be the worst thing he could have ever done in his career. What? Sounds like what? Shots being fired, bro. Yo. He said Katt Williams told him to wear a dress, not to wear a dress, and because he didn't wear that dress, it was the worst thing that happened. You know. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's see if that's what was actually going on. You know what I mean? Because it says it was cursed by. I was cursed by it. Everything went wrong when I put on that dress. Oh, so he put on the dress. He put on the dress. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up for real.
It's a big conversation. About that. Did you get like slack when you wore the dress at that moment?
It wasn't slack from people. Only Katt Williams. Katt Williams was trying to always say, Brandon, don't wear a dress.
He called you, or is this?
No, he was saying it in the media, so I thought he was heckling me. He was really trying to help me at the time. I didn't know that. I was immature.
Right.
I feel like, dang, why I'm trying to make it. Why you bashing me? And then he was trying to warn me, don't get in the dress. So the Awakened Brandon, you couldn't pay him $1 trillion to get in the dress.
Yeah. Was there like how did they present that? Well,
he awakened now. Just so y'all know, the Awakened Brandon. You know what I mean?
You knew right away you had to get in the dress?
I did the scene on lottery ticket.
Okay.
That scene on lottery ticket. After that, they were pushing his dress on me. It was something about that scene that touched a lot of people, and I think I was too real. I think they did
in the dress.
Okay. Well, hey. What y'all think about this one though? What y'all think? Because this is all that into the Katt Williams thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, everybody got their little, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? But shoot, I don't know what y'all think about these joints, man. But these folks is going in out here, bro. Hey, man, I don't know, bro. Hey, look, man. Yo, man. I'm just saying, bro. Come on, man. Look. I don't know about these dresses, man. These dresses, man. Look, man. Look. Okay, so look, I got a question, though. For real, though. For real. I got a question, for real. If you had to wear a dress, like if the options were stay broke and be like, I guess never wear a dress, whatever, but you're going to be broke. Like, that's just your path. But always wear a dress and have all the money you need. You're still a man. They're not taking anything away from your sexuality, but they're just saying you're going to have to always wear a dress. And doing that, you know what I'm saying? You get the money all the time. Which one will people do? Me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't wearing no goddamn dress. Unless, like, I just mentally just decided like my fashion just changes because I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody dictating what the fuck I'm gonna do. But what I'm not going to do is change my shit just because it's benefiting me now in this. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I believe in is what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to switch it up by some kind of benefit. I will only switch my belief when I evolve. You know what I'm saying? I go through some kind of mental process and evolve. You know what I'm saying? On my own, from myself, not from some kind of external pleasure factor. That's bull. This is me though. This is how I believe. You know what I'm saying? This is how I think. I ain't judging nobody, but yo, let me know what y'all think about that. Cameron Travis, man. Shout out to bro, man. Shout out to bro. He says, I honestly stand with Katt. You know what I'm saying? He not wrong. That dress thing is real. It sure is. It really is. The dress thing is, you know what I mean? See, the thing with that thing is, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's like more of the selling the soul type thing. I think it's just some individuals, you know what I'm saying, are willing to do whatever to make money. You know what I'm saying? Just being realistic. Some people are just, you know what I'm saying, and if it means doing, you know what I mean, it's whatever, you know what I mean? And some people are more, you know, they whatever ideals they come in, like what I just said about myself. Like, I'm not changing myself, you know, just because, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, being out trying to do this acting thing out here in you know, the LA area and all that stuff. Like, you know, this is LA, you know, and you trying to get into the Hollywood thing and all that good stuff, entertainment. Of course, like, you got people try you, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, then I ain't going too much into it. But they try you in that sense, and you got to stand firm on your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really stand firm. Like, nah, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, though. Like, always respectfully, because, you know. But sometimes some people will push you with their stuff. Sometimes some people just, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe, you know, they got the power and all that good stuff. So they just, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? But at the same time, the whole thing is just like the way you, I guess the way you carry yourself, the way you play, you know, play the whole game of life is what's going to, you know, honestly, because life, let's be realistic, life is not always just good. It's more, to most people, it's more bad than good. When, you know, it's like, I say it's like, what they call that thing? It's like work, you know, work and relaxation, bro. If you don't work, when you always relaxing, you get bored. That's how you get bored. You know what I'm saying? The reason you bored is because you always relaxing. You know what I'm saying? But when you work and then you get a chance to relax, you feel every second of that relaxation. You know what I'm talking about? It's just how it is. You know, life is more downs than ups to some people, and so they enjoy the ups when they get it. So you just got to stand firm on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? It might not favor you at the time, but eventually you will. You know what I'm saying? You just got to, you know what I mean? But